Welcome to Home Biz Tax Talk. My name is Lysandra Everett. I am the Home Biz Tax Lady, where I help home business owners win the tax game. Home Biz Tax Talk airs Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock-ish. And when you tune into my show, you're going to hear about topics that are important to the home business community. All right, today I want to talk to my crypto squad, because we have a lot of home business owners who purchase, buy and sell cryptocurrency. And so I got this question about cryptocurrency overseas. And I wanted to, I actually rearranged the topic for today to really, to address this, because if you mess this up, you can find yourself in a lot of hot water. All right. So we have two main governances that cover foreign bank accounts, foreign, financial transactions. That's FBAR, which is Foreign Bank Account Reporting, and FATCA, which is Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act. Okay, those two main things. And what those things allow for is this. So with FATCA, the Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act, there are about 110 plus, I think the last count was maybe like 113 or so countries that have reciprocal reporting, which means that they are, they're exchanging financial information is basically what they're doing. Okay. So this is why I tell you, where you see these countries, they're arguing on the news and all that, and you think these countries aren't getting along. Listen, their heads of state might be fighting on the news, but on the backside of the business, on the business end of the country, everybody is cooperating, because they created these laws to reduce money laundering, tax evasion, fraud, all of that. So that's why these laws are in place. And that's where this reciprocal reporting comes in. Now, foreign bank account reporting is more about banking, in that if you have a bank account over a certain amount, then then they have to report it to the United States. And actually, if you look on your tax return, it will ask you if you have any foreign assets to report. Now, also, and it's of a certain amount, okay? And I'm not even telling you what that is. You need to book a consult, because if you got that going on, you really need to talk to somebody. So, but if you look even at your investment accounts, some of your investment accounts actually have foreign investments in them. But if there are of a certain amount, then that's going to be directly reported. But you also have to report on that if you have, the foreign investment, if you paid any foreign taxes, and if you have investments, you'll get a statement, and it will show you if you have that particular, if you have some foreign investments. Okay. And so it's not unusual, if you have an investment account, for you to have foreign holdings somewhere. Even if it's small, it's not unusual. But where we get messed up with cryptocurrency is that there's still some fogginess. There's still, there's still language that has to be written. But these laws that are already in place, you still need to abide by these rules. So if you are a U.S. citizen, okay, I am a U.S. tax person, because I know there are sometimes that people outside the U.S. that watch my videos. I am a U.S. tax person. If you are a United States citizen, all right, if you are cashing out cryptocurrency overseas, that does not mean that you don't have to report that to the IRS here. Now, we have tax treaties with several countries, okay? And so what that means is that if you pay taxes in this country, then you get credit for that on your own U.S. tax return. But that doesn't mean that you do not report your gains and your losses. Okay. That's just the way it is. So, I've seen some instances where there's some people like, okay, well, I'm cashing my stuff out overseas, so I don't have to pay taxes back here at home. That is not the way it works. And the penalties, if you get caught, are extremely steep, okay? And, to the tune of tens of thousands of dollars, okay? So if you have cryptocurrency and you are planning to do your taxes yourself, I highly encourage you to seek out professional help, especially if you're dealing with cryptocurrency overseas. Now, if you don't have, and we're talking about, buying cryptocurrency is not reportable. But once you sell, yes, that is reportable, both your gains and your losses. So I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with buying cryptocurrency. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with selling cryptocurrency. I'm saying there's something wrong if you decide that you are not going to report these trades because they're, in a foreign country. That is not how it works. And if you get caught, the penalties are steep. Okay, and especially if it looks like you're involved in something criminal. That's where you got the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network that goes on that are looking for criminals. And, and that whole, like the whole history of cryptocurrency with the IRS getting access to, to information about who's buying and selling cryptocurrency was really about catching criminals who were trying to fly under the radar using cryptocurrency. But, as soon as somebody screws it up, it applies to everybody. So yeah, they started out looking for criminals, but now you have time to get this right. Okay. So if you have foreign cryptocurrency trades, your tax professional needs to know about those trades. Okay. You need to report those trades, even if you cash it out in, whatever country. And especially if you're doing crypto and you're also doing Forex, oh my gosh, your reporting is super, super important for you to be accurate in how you report all of your trades, okay? I can't stress that enough. This is not, when it comes down to Forex trading is a whole nother level than just some, regular home business. It really is, because then you're involved with the SEC and all that. Listen, when it comes down to Forex, y'all involved with organizations that's got too many darn initials. Okay. So, so if you've got cryptocurrency that's being held overseas, you need to report that. That's the end of it. And don't wait for yourself to be found out, because when you get found out, then that's when it's criminal. And then that's when it gets ugly. Ask Paul Manafort. Okay. So that's really the long and short of it, you guys. I know when it comes down to preparing your taxes, people don't want to pay tax professionals to have their taxes done. And you know what? I get it. But there's a time where you need to understand that hiring tax professionals is an investment and not just money spent, because, for somebody like me that's well versed in cryptocurrency, I know the flip side of what can happen. And then you have to ask yourself if that $500-600 that you're going to pay to have your taxes prepared is, not spending that, not investing that, is that worth you getting busted later on? And then you're going to have to pay a fine to the tune of tens of thousands of dollars. Make a decision. Okay. So for foreign cryptocurrency, if you're trading in, if you're buying and selling and you're cashing out in, in other currencies, you need to report that. You need to let your tax professional know. If you don't know the forms that you need to report on, you need to hire someone. Point blank, end of story. Okay. So that's it for me. That is it for today's episode, you guys, of Home Biz Tax Talk. Again, we air Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock-ish, and you can come here to get your questions answered about your home business taxes. All right, have a great day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.